I told myself I wasn't going to do this, but let's do it. Let's read the description of trailer 2.
Everybody's a suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Wolfman's got Nards!
Now this obviously goes without saying, guys, this is going to be probably spoilerific in terms of if you don't want to know anything about trailers. I know there's people out there that just don't watch trailers, and I really commend you for that, because I don't have that power to not watch a trailer. So this video is going to be about the description of trailer 2. We did say that this week we were going to get a trailer, whether it be online or somewhere. So CinemaCon released the trailer 2 for Halloween Kills, and I hear that it's going to be epic. So I just can't really, I need to read the description. So I'm going to read the description out to you guys just now. So for those of you who don't want to know, then obviously don't watch the rest of this video. But for those who do want to know, then obviously continue with the video. I'm going to read the description word for word, and then we can maybe discuss it. And then hopefully we will see a trailer eventually over the next week or so. So I'm just going to load up the description just now. This is just from screenrant.com. It's on a lot of websites if you want to know, but this is specifically from Screenrant. So here we go. I've not read it yet, I'm just reading it just now. So, opens on pumpkin. Okay. Kids running around and two of them swinging in a park. I'm assuming maybe one of them's Lindsay's daughter. A woman asks, "Hey, what are you guys doing out here? Are you alone?" A kid responds, "There's a creepy man in a white mask and he's trying to play hide and seek with us." That's strange. The woman asks where he is, and then sees Michael in the distance. Michael jumps on top of a nearby van and attacks the people inside. Another woman tries to shoot him, but is out of bullets. Smash cut to the house fire from the end of the previous film. Then we see the police interrogate the Strode family about the fire. They talk about Michael, but one of the cops says Michael is still alive. Laurie says in a voiceover, 40 years ago, the boogeyman came for us. We are the survivors of Michael Myers. When we then see the survivors from past films, including Anthony Michael Hall as a new version of Tommy. We then see Allison trying to attack Michael but loses the fight. Karen yells, you wanna effing kill someone? Take me." Another scene of Laurie in the hospital with a bloody knife, saying, "I want to take his mask off and see the life leave his eyes." The trailer ends on Laurie trying to take off his mask. So obviously that sounds short, but it probably isn't short. It's maybe 2 minutes or so. It's very interesting because the description of what we see there is things that happened in the first trailer and some of the clips that we saw previously. So the woman talking to the kids in the park, I'm assuming that is Lindsay. She's talking to the kids in the park. One of them might be her own kid, because you see her in the park with a swing with a little girl. I'm sure that's her daughter. And then she's talking to other kids. That's probably the kids with the Season of the Witch masks on. I've got a funny feeling they take those masks off to see who it is they're looking at, and then they run away. Now they see in the distance a nearby van and somebody runs out of bullets. That's got to be the woman dressed as the nurse and her husband / boyfriend. They've maybe run out of bullets trying to shoot Michael, and Michael chases after them. They get into the park. The masks are already on the ground from the kids leaving them. Michael kills them, puts them on the swing set or whatever, and that's the end of that scene. That's what I'm guessing. Again, it could be spoilers, but it's just my guess. I've not seen it, I've not read the script, so it's just a guess. So that's what I think happens there. What's next? When the Strode family are getting interrogated and someone says Michael's still alive, I'm assuming that that's the deputy guy, the sheriff guy, Barker, that's talking to Karen about that. I'm guessing then we get little flashbacks of Anthony Michael Hall, etc., which is fine. Now, obviously the most important part for a lot of people is what Laurie says. I want to take his mask off and see the life leave his eyes. Yeah, well, again, I mentioned in a video a week or so ago about Michael being more unmasked in this film than he was in the previous film or films. And I still stand by that. I still think that he's going to be unmasked more in this. Who takes his mask off? I don't know. In the first trailer, we see his mask just about to get taken off at the very end when Allison says, "Do it." And you can see his head gets jerked a little bit and his mask is coming off. You see Karen holding the mask, but the way that trailer description sounds, it sounds like either Karen did take it off or Laurie took it off and maybe handed it to Karen, or something's happened to Laurie and Karen's obviously upset and she's like, "Do you want it back?" or whatever. So the trailer ties into the first trailer. It doesn't sound like we see an awful lot more. It just seems like extended parts of the first trailer, which I would expect that you would do in trailers, because you would get a teaser trailer, a trailer 1 and possibly a trailer 2. But when you watch trailers back, they all kind of mingle in together. You don't tend to see more or a lot more from what you saw in the first trailer. You tend to see different angles or extended scenes of the angles that we saw, and that's what it sounds like we're seeing in this one. Now from the description, I'm hoping there's still no flashbacks, which is great, but also when you see these trailers from CinemaCon or Comic Con or wherever, sometimes the trailers that they show there are slightly different to the trailers that are released online days later or weeks later. So the description that I read there might not be what we get in a few days time, if we get something in a few days time. So even though I've read it out, we may still get a surprise when we watch the trailer. I'm obviously going to do a trailer reaction and break that trailer down as well. But yeah, the description doesn't give much away. I'm pretty happy that I read it, to be honest, and if you've stuck with me, what do you think, guys? Do you think the trailer sounds interesting? Does it sound the same as the first trailer that we saw? Or does it sound like it gives away a lot more? As always, guys, leave your comments down below. We can talk about it soon, obviously, when it gets released. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.